Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss the differentiation of implicit function. So what this means, if the function contains both the variables x and y, how to do the differentiation. Suppose it's given that y plus sine y is equals to cos x and we need to calculate dy dx. So differentiating with respect to x, I can write y as dy dx. My sine y will be, just check, it will be cos y into dy dx, because what I am doing, I am differentiating with respect to x. So ddx of sine y, we can't differentiate sine y with respect to x, so it will be ddy of sine y into dy dx, right? And ddx of cos x, this will become minus sine x. So dy dx common 1 plus cos y is equals to minus sine x. So simple, dy dx will be minus sine x divided by 1 plus cos y. One more sum if I will do here. Suppose y is equals to x into sine a plus y. We have to prove that dy dx equals to sine square a plus y divided by sine a plus y minus y into cos a plus y. For this type of sum, try to find any whole square term in the proof. Like here it is sine square a plus y. If you find other sums also, the whole square term will be present. So this whole square term you have to write in the denominator before doing the differentiation, right? We need the whole square of sine of a plus y. So can we write y divided by sine of a plus y? This is equals to x. So why did I say that whole square term we have to write in the denominator? Because now if I will differentiate with respect to y, we are doing it with respect to y because we have large number of terms in terms of y. So if I differentiate with respect to y, what will be denominator? V square, that is sine square a plus y. So can you relate that sine square a plus y is coming here? So that's why we kept it in the denominator. Is it fine? Now v square, then v is dd y of y. Dd y of y will be 1 only, minus y into dd y of sine of a plus y, that will be cos of a plus y, right? That is equals to dx dy. Is this is equals to dx dy, can we write by dy dx will be, if we take the reciprocal, it will be sine square a plus y divided by sine a plus y minus y into cos a plus y. Is it fine? One more type of problem we have under this type of thing. Suppose if it is y equals to root over of sine x plus root over of sine x plus root over of sine x, and this thing is going to infinity. Don't be scared, these are the easiest sum. Just check, as y equals to this thing is given, can we write this part as also y? Same thing, root over of sine x plus root over of sine x is going till infinity. So can I write my next line as y equals to root over of sine x plus y? So if I square it, y square equals to sine x plus y. Further, if I take that in the left hand side, y square minus y equals to sine x, right? So if I now differentiate with respect to x, so it will be 2y minus 1 into dy dx. Do you agree? By the time, I hope all of you understood, ddx of y square will be 2y into dy dx, same goes with y, right? So right hand side it will be cos x. So we can find the value of dy dx, or the proof is coming like that, we can keep it like this. Is it fine? So next couple of problems, if I want to do it based on this, suppose I have to find out differentiation with respect to x for this function. Next one, we have to find dy dx for log of sine x to the base cos x. We can apply ddx of log x when my base is e, and it will be 1 divided by x, right? Only for base e. Other base we can apply that. So for this sum, what I will do first, can we write y as log sine x divided by log cos x? how we can write this? For further reference, you can check my video on logarithm. So log sin x divided by log cos x. Now if I'll introduce base in both the case, we can use differentiation. Now differentiation formula, d dx of y, that is dy dx. Right hand side will be log cos x whole square. It is log cos x into what will be d dx of log sin x. Now I'm going to write it in one step only. d dx of log sin x, just check. It will be 1 divided by sin x into d dx of sin x, which is cos x, right? Minus log sin x into d dx of cos x, sorry, log cos x. What will be d dx of log cos x? Again, d dx of log cos x will be 1 divided by cos x into d dx of cos x, that is minus sin x. Chain rule. If there is any doubt, please let me know. I will discuss some more problem on chain rule in the comment box. Please write it down. So it will be cot x into log cos x minus plus. It will be tan x into log sin x divided by log of cos x whole square. Sorry, it will be log of cos x whole square. So cos x I will keep it in one bracket and then log of cos x whole square. So that's all. And one more problem if I try to solve, this is very important, this problem. Suppose y equals to given, in higher order differentiation also we need this problem later on, log of x plus root over of this divided by this. As I said, I don't like denominator, so I will cross multiply this thing. So root over of x square plus 1 into y equals to log of this. We can square it in this step or we can just leave it, because log will be, for log it will be 1 by this thing. So it won't create any problem for us. So now if I will differentiate with respect to x, check left hand side. Root over of x square plus 1 into dy dx plus y into d dx of root over of x square plus 1. This will be equals to d dx of log of x plus root over of x square plus 1. Sorry, this bracket won't come here. So now what is going to happen? Just check. Root over of x square plus 1 into dy dx plus y into d dx of root x. d dx of root x is 1 divided by 2 root x, right? 1 divided by 2 root x into d dx of x, this thing, x square, that will be 2x, and d dx of 1 is 0, right? Now d dx of log x, what will be d dx of log x? 1 divided by x, right? So it will be 1 divided by x into, just check down, d dx of x, that is 1, plus again d dx of this thing which you had already done over here. So you can just copy it from there, right? So if I simplify, I will get this. So root over of x square plus 1 into dy dx plus y into, this will be x divided by this equals to 1 divided by x plus this into plus x, if I take the LCM. So just check, this thing will be cancelled out. Now if I multiply the whole thing by root over of x square plus 1, I am multiplying the full, or both left hand side and right hand side by root over of x square plus 1. So this will become x square plus 1 into dy dx plus this will become xy and this will become 1, right? So that you had to prove for this sum. Any more problem on implicit function, please let me know in the comment box so that I can solve it for you. Thank you.